Hi, this is Eric T. Back again, and we're now moving into Chapter 5, which is all 12 minor chords, and the formula that it takes to play the minor chords. Now again, we're building upon our knowledge that we've went from Chapter 1 through Chapter 4. Now this chapter could probably be about 15 seconds, but we're going to stretch it out a little bit for those who just need to see every major chord being played. So we've went through our major chord in the last chapter, and that was the 1, the 3, and the 5 of the major scale. Now we also went through the minor scale, but we did it from the perspective more so of the relative minor. But the same premise applies. In the minor scale, those 8 notes stay the same. So we have the 1 and the whole half, whole, half, whole. And I said it's like choppy running, as opposed to the major words, 1, whole, half. Okay, so in the major chord, it was the 1, the 3, and the 5. So C, E, and G. In the minor chord structure, you're just going to make one change. You're going to take that major third note from the major, and you're going to drop it to the left a half step back to the minor. That is it. But the contrast in sound is enormous. That's the bright sounding C major. Going to the store to buy myself some gum. Okay? Very bright. And then we play that minor. I'm going to the store, but it's raining outside. And it's really raining. So you hear the difference in the chord. Bright and sunny? Not so bright. And just had to throw that in there. Sorry. Okay, so that's your major, C major chord, C, E, G. And then we have our C minor, where we drop that major third. And remember what we said earlier in earlier chapter was when you go flat, you go back, or flat behind, or flat left. Okay? So we're going to the left to take that third. We're going to flat it or make it minor by taking it one half step to the left. And that is the only difference between a major chord and a minor chord. Okay? Is that third note goes back a half step. So let's play the major and then the minor. Okay, go up, play the minor. That's D flat. Next one D, minor. Next one E flat. That's bright. That's the minor. And if you go back to the scales lesson, you'll see the 1, 3, 5, 5 of the scale in the minor. Didn't change. Okay? And then play E major. And then drop that third minor. Fourth major for the F. That's F major. Drop the third a half note. F minor. Fifth one. That's F sharp. Drop the F sharp third to F sharp minor. There we go. Let's play G major, G, B, D, and now G minor, G, B flat, D. Move up to A flat, drop the third half step, it's A flat minor. Going to the chord of A major chord. Dropping a half step in the third, A minor, B flat major, drop that third a half step, B flat minor, and B major, half step, to B minor, and then let's end it with C, and then C minor again. Okay, we're playing it in both hands. Now, just to call out the notes and to identify them just by playing the minor in the right hand, C minor is C, E flat, and G. C, E flat, and G. D flat minor chord is D flat, E, A flat. D minor is D, F, and A. E flat minor is E flat, F sharp, and B flat. E minor is E, G, and B. F minor is F, A flat, C. F sharp or G flat minor is F sharp or G flat, A, and D flat or C sharp. G minor is G, B flat, and D. A flat minor is A flat, B, and E flat. A minor is A, C, and E. B flat minor, going up a half step in all fingers, is B flat, D flat, and F. Going up a half step in all fingers, just sliding it half step to the left. B minor is B, D, and F sharp. And closing out with C minor again, C, E flat, and G. And again, we go from the bright major chord to the slightly darker minor chord. And you can hear the difference as I'm playing the different chords. So to go from a major chord to a minor chord, you take the third note, that middle note, in root position, and we'll get to root later, and you drop that third half step, and you should hear that darker sound. Intrigue, suspense, bright and sunny, going to the store, take an umbrella because it's thunderstorming. Bright and sunny, thunderstorming. Okay, as we've done with our other chapters, we're going to play all of the minor chords in succession to get our hands used to playing them. So we're going to start with the minor chord of C and move up. We're going to do it 3 times. First time we're going to hold it only 1 second and move throughout all 12 minor chords. Then the second time we're going to hold it 3 seconds, and the last time we're going to hold it 5 seconds for our exercises. Okay, ready? Let's go. Now it's going to take some time for you to do it that fast, and we could do it faster, but in our learning stages we always want to go as slow as we need to go to be able to pick up the lesson. So now we're going to go in holding it for 3 seconds. Ready? Let's go. And that is incorrect, right? Because I'm supposed to hit that. Okay, so now we have to start over again. Ready? Let's go. going to do the same exercise now, holding each chord for 5 counts. Ready and go. Alright, very good. We went from C minor lower to C minor a couple octaves up, and we went through all of the chords. Now, I just want to say something is that when you are teaching your hands to play, and I'll keep reiterating this, is that your fingers are going through muscle memory training. And you saw me a moment ago. I played the D major chord, I believe, and I love playing this chord, but my fingers remembered to play. I went from D flat minor to D flat major. Well, I wasn't supposed to do that, but my fingers have such a strong memory for this chord, probably because of some of the songs, right? But I had to remind myself that I had to play the minor, and I could hear, okay, that's nice and bright, but we weren't looking for nice and bright, we were looking for dark and suspenseful. So I had to recognize that, and it's something that you may have immediately heard as well. And if you rewind it, you'll hear that I went there as opposed to doing the minor that we were supposed to. So, and again, you'll find that you may have developed, and for those of you that have been playing and developed your patterns of playing, you'll find that, oh wow, you know what, I'm doing the same thing, and I have to unlearn that just so that I can understand this lesson and this concept, to be able to go from one minor chord to the other, and how to do it and be accurate in what you're playing. Okay, so now we have, again, this lesson could have been about 2 minutes long, but I wanted to give a full context of the minor chord structure, how it associates to your major chords, how the different sounds between the major and the minor. The major chord, of course, sounds bright. The minor chord sounds a little bit more suspenseful, dark, deeper thought, and how to construct that minor chord by taking the major and dropping that middle note, that third note, a half step to the left, falling backwards a half a step, and maintaining that 1 and that 5, and then adding that 3 for the minor. And that is how you make and create a minor chord. You've just learned all 12 of the minor chords. Congratulations. We're going to proceed to our next chapter.